Outstanding season in 24 and All-Australian again. 6 years after he got that blazer for the first time. Trots through the back pocket, goes to the outer side.
Touch on him at the end. Schultz now in a race. It was well done by Buckley. Now Whitfield with the extraction.
It was a professional foul.
There's Whitfield. Carrying machine.
Right there with him.
Oh, wonderful.
Stones hand pass to Ash to Callaghan, and now they can create again through Whitfield. His kick on the bounce, out wide. Membry, a similar sort of a miss from the top of the goal square. That was...
Don't say it, Brian.
What's it like to be run down in the goal square?
Don't say it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, this is meant to be a friendly environment to welcome Nick Riewoldt into, and you go there, BT.
Oh, gee. Day one. Collingwood will have Port Adelaide and the Western Bulldogs before their bye. Very, very high ball. The Van Rooyen hands. Hasn't had a lot of the footy today. Now in the hands of Himmelberg. A little chipper around the corner is nice to Bedford. They work their way forward. Sliding handball, Whitfield again. Tries to find something.
With Taylor, Petrarca worked it on. Little soccer forward from Viney, but cleaned up by Whitfield. Whitfield's kick to Ash in the centre corridor.
Yours. Picked up in the end and released some pressure with Salem in the hands of Whitfield.
Here's these re-entries again by the Giants.
Whitfield with the 7th inside 50 for the Giants.
This is where the Giants just need to be a little bit patient coming back inside their own forward 50.
Sets it up for the leapers.
And that's also the challenge, Bucks, when you speak about Hawthorn and the Giants, when they've dropped a number behind the play, it gives the other side transition numbers.
Hawthorn had 6 inside 50s for the entirety of the first quarter. They've had 3 already this.
Well, considering on the... Bites off the inside kick. Whitfield. Iden. Kelly. Iden runs one side. Whitfield the other.
Off by Buckley. Ash to Iden. Floats a handball, and again they go laterally to just create a little bit of space. Open up a hole in the zone.
For us this afternoon as Walker goes off the deck. Whitfield. Spears it straight back to Stringer.
How good was that kick?
3-5 to 1-4.
They're not giving themselves any chances. Both sides of missing goals to that where the wind's blowing.
Well, on the road against the Crows. Nolan keeps it super short to Whitfield. Prepared to trust his judgment to not these thoughts. Keeps it low. He channels it into the pocket. Disruption by Whitfield. Taylor. Whitfield happy enough to go all the way across the defensive line. Around the footy. English knocks it down and follows up. Cleared a bit of a path, but Ward beat him to it. They have to thread it forward through Ash to Whitfield. Decides to go left rather than...
2 row bottom. Here comes Toby Green over to Bedford. Callaghan, Whitfield. Now they're trying to find a little bit of form. Himmelberg goes to ground. Quick hands, Whitfield involved again.
On it's 7 goals to 6 GWS's way. And you give up such a head start. They've been chasing throughout. Never have they had their nose in front. Whitfield to Jones, back to Whitfield. Trying to spark something.
On Briggs, there you go.
1,000 ways a game.
Callaghan, Whitfield pulls it late, opens the door for Florent. Ash, back to Whitfield. Can he hit up a target inside 50?
Stay out now, Max. Play on.
Round inside here, over the head of Callaghan to Whitfield. He's a good user as well. Don't worry about that. Look at this. Got it out the back here to O'Halloran. Little give. Ware was there, so was Toby Green. Wanted Whitfield to run. Whitfield, short ball, Hogan.
Kicks to the edge of 50. Myers almost the one-handed mark. He's got Whitfield for company. Buckley flicks it out to Ash. Ash on the bolt. Gave it off to Callaghan. Away to Whitfield.
More involvements, in fact, and Luke Jackson having some influence around the ruck.
Inside 50s, Fremantle 13. Giants 10.
Whitfield to Buckley, who will get it back again. Marking in front of Voss. Had a brilliant season last year, was All-Australian on the bench. The numbers just as good, even a fraction better. Probably gone under the radar a little bit because Ash has been so good as the 2 ruckman tangle.
Back in.
Cox, that looks like he will start.
Back into the tackle and try and get it.
Cox, that looks like he will start. on the man who has the hot hand at the moment, Jesse Hogan. It's going to be Luke Jackson. #1 ruck this afternoon without Sean Darcy, up against Kieran Briggs. All set here at NG Stadium, and it's going to be Brayshaw who'll win that first clearance. So much reliance on he and Sarong. And they drive it to the top of the 50. Big crash already. Switkowski really slow to get to his feet. Whitfield.
That's Switkowski's opponent, Whitfield.
The kick will look for Durden, and we see he can get up if he wants to, but chopped off from Iden. And now Whitfield straight through the corridor at Marvel Stadium. Hogan. There are Tigers players coming at them.
He looked like he got a decent shove, Lynch, out of that last one.
Elliott. Whitfield. Takes ground. Brought in good position.
Tackle.
Yeah, in the tackle. Yeah, just a change of direction like a typical ACL.
So on behalf of the footy world, maybe we'll hope it's not that, but all the best, buddy. Thanks very much.
Watch on him at the stoppage.
Block. Giants advantage.
Oh, advantage. And it's a significant one because it's in the hands of Lachie Whitfield, who surely was close enough to shoot for goal. Instead, back through Buckley. Now Whitfield prancing around off half-back. Into Ash he goes. Whitfield keeps on running and keeps on coming through.
The boys said Toby Green out because he got a knee to the glute. Now Brent Daniels has one of his own. Whitfield out wide. Plenty of width on that. Nice.
He looks fresh. He does. He looks really on the top of the ground.
Whitfield. Turned inside. Little floater. O'Halloran's already kicked one ripper. Goes back to go forward. Whitfield thumps it. And Himmelberg full. Big game for the Cats last week. Holmes fumbles, and that's an indicator of how things are going for the Cats. Whitfield inside kick to Ash. Good rolling tackle by the tackle machine in Atkins. #1 tackler in the game. Whitfield inside kick, and here.
Just throw up an option, mate. You took it.
Yeah, not many would swallow the pickle juice. It's very unnecessary. Here's Stringer again now. He has a chance.
Yeah, I'd like a little bit more. It just means that a lot of others have to do the heavy lifting. As a midfielder, minimum 70, I would have thought, %.
Maybe that was the plan. Who knows?
Defend. Iden is a very good defender. And that's pretty easy.
Yeah, and that's where they're as good as anyone in the competition behind the ball, under the protects.
Fonte, Amble missed the marks, went to clean up his own mess. Did it pretty nicely in the end, the youngster. And now for one of the few times, the Giants gets them run through the corridor. Hogan, Mulberg, collide with one another, keeps the ball alive for the Swans. Goulden goes on the outside of the boot, but has nothing to kick to.
Look at that straight away. Sydney players man up quickly on GWS. They just can't get in.
From Adam Kingsley at half-time, and the response the Giants have given must have been a fair spray. They've just handed him some lozenges, so he's let it rip.
This is crazy.
He'll go long down the line, but the defenders are now starting to get on top. Taylor and Buckley. And they're away and running again. Whitfield. An ambitious kicks.
With the half-time interview with Ben Dixon, he said, "We're coming for you." Tom Green goes all the way back. Whitfield had to wait. The collect was nice, and the chip kick was delightful to row bottom. Hands it up quickly. Whitfield heads to the pocket. Stringer. 2 minutes.
Already kicked one. Norton, little slap, hoping to find a dog. Giants all around on the outer side. Whitfield under pressure to kick the ball out of the defensive 50.
Yeah.
He has given probably one of the best fullbacks in the competition a real old going over, hasn't he?
That's the thing. It's who he's doing it against tonight. Sam Darcy's been the best one.
It's great perseverance by Darcy as well.
I think you said earlier, BT, how strong he was.
Yeah. Amazing. Here's Ash. Whitfield had to sneak the handball through to Riccardi.
Finally, Zerha, chance to fly. Can't quite take the mark. Whitfield ran straight into Davies Uniacke. Big chance for North here. Angwin, he knew where he had help. And Whitfield almost takes it out, but realised that Jones was a viable option.
The first game up in round 22 term.
I'll get a call soon. No, he gives it. They give him to North Melbourne. North Melbourne deal them out. Looks like he's got a fair crew there supporting, though.
To Whitfield backing.
That lift is going to come from.
Well done from Thomas. Waited for Whitfield to seed at 100 points. The Giants might have some scoring left in them.
Calms it down.
Yeah, they just felt like they stabilised 7 or 8 minutes ago around the stoppage, and they run the risk of the open field on the outside. He's coming back in their favour of what?
Full tour of the stadium. He was slung and got it to Fonty. He waited till he was dragged around to see a teammate and then dished it out. Whitfield out wide. This works well because Jeff's
taught to Windhager. Does a full 360. Now to half forward. Kearless up in the pack. Not to be. He comes down the way of Whitfield. He does his own spin move. Dabs it further afield to the ruckman. Breaks.
Hands it off. The running carry's not his thing, but it's Whitfield's thing.
Can't complete the mark. Jumps back onto it. Gets it out of danger for the time being. And Whitfield up to the earlier delivery. Now the one-hander.
How clever was that? Bumped him out with the right side and just snaffled it with the left.
Looks inside the forward arc.
Last year, bit of injury and then couldn't get back in the team. Tom Green waited for some run, and it comes from Lachie Whitfield. Perfect. Oh, the Hawks are well positioned.
Battle. Fresh off his All-Australian. Overcooks it a touch. Whitfield plays it really well. Immediate releases to Callum.
Stoppage, Gaz, or winning stoppage. That's Hawthorn. The way their efficiency is inside 50, they're going to be hard to stop.
Yep.
Giants midfield needs to get on top here.
Callahan and Whitfield didn't have a lot of time to adjust. Now he finds some space for himself.
Here's the set shot record.
Oh, passes.
Goes short, unusually so. Unusual decision, and now the Giants, can they slingshot out of defence?
Kick out from Iden. Can Cadman fly against Barris? Brown with the assistance. Kelly back through Brown. And then Whitfield try to chisel one short to...
Feet come in from all angles. Newcomb, the goal scorer, Thomas. Now Whitfield, beautiful user, hangs it up for a while though. 2-point deficit. They've kicked the last 4. Thomas, Kelly, Hogan second, and Bedford. And the joint is absolutely jumping here at Engie. Amazing swing and momentum. Now it's the Hawks looking for the 3. The chant reverberates around Engie. Newcomb, dominant first half.
This bloke's going.
Kelly to Whitfield. Here they come, flowing forward with the footy. Great grab.
Defend this stoppage. Warple, Ash. McDonald tried to turn through, didn't survive. Ash to Whitfield, runs hard laterally and then kicks to Bedford. No mark.
Thomas or Kelly, that was the moment. That was the moment right there. Now there's a chase on. McDonald's going to have to give his all. Whitfield, good user. Left foot slide around the corner.